Well. What's happening, man? It's your boy, Sean D.
And your boy, Rekardi.
And this is Twin Brothers Network, y'all. We are bigger than a podcast. 2021, y'all, man.
It's just a new year for all of us to evolve.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like we got a lot to establish and figure out what we want to do and see where we want to go. God, we made it through 2020, so shout out to everybody that made it through 2020. Shout out to everybody that didn't make it to 2020, man. They didn't make it to 2021, right? Yeah. I said that right. Just had to make sure I be hi, y'all. Fucked up. I'm gonna say, your boy just finally free. I know y'all don't care, but I care. I'm saying now I can sit here and be able to be the best person ever for Twin Brothers Network. So, man, what is the topic today? So we kind of starting off new. We are now like having our own shit. Shout out to our fans. Shout out to y'all. We love y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure that y'all follow us. We are going to be better professionally, trying to get everything together so y'all can just come straight to the Twin Brothers Network. You know what I'm saying? You can call us. Not really. Y'all can email us. Yes, you can. I said, but other than that, we are about to dive in. The first topic of 2021. What's the topic again?
Shit, bro. Shit, this is the topic. Us. Shit.
Us.
We important. Y'all important.
Y'all are definitely important because without y'all, there would be no us. And then without y'all love and support, just tapping in with the podcast, and now we have realizing that we are more than a podcast. So with the network, man, I'm thank y'all. Like we really got to this point. We kind of like it took some time, man. A lot of digging and resource. And researching and trying to figure out what we wanted to do, but now we understand what we are trying to do. We just want to heal y'all. We are some young, rich philosophers.
Facts.
Well, I mean, I'm 29 now, so I'm guessing I'm an OG philosopher. But my boy here, he's still young. So today, like, he still got a lot of life. Yeah, they told me I'm young still, but I don't believe that. Like, time be flying like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense.
Bro, I'm like, shit, that's just how it be. I'm like, shit, on some real shit. It's just like, man, we at a point now where it's just like, shit, we just trying to love people more, get us some motherfucking riches, because black folks is a little fucked up.
Black people fucked up.
So we just trying to just change we just trying to shift the culture as much as we can while we here.
Exactly. Like, this is all history. This is really like left for generations after generations after generations. So, you never know, one day babies and god babies and grandbabies and other people's babies, they need to know about Twin Brothers Network.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Also, shout out. First of all, we're gonna give. We got a lot to do, but we might as well just give out our shout outs.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tajay 4K. You know what I'm saying? My man Tajay, he the man. You know what I'm saying? Check him out on Instagram with the beats. He does everything. You know what I'm saying? We got shout out to Sway Styles. That's an upcoming clothing line that's coming soon. Shout out to De La Sean. Man's coming out with some new music. He's a whole new artist. Like,
stupid little bitch.
You dumb little bitch. Who else are we shouting out? We got a lot of people. Shout out to all our fans. Like I said again, shout out to family and friends also that be checking us out. I feel like sometimes you gotta start with like the people you know first. Then see we can get other people's attention. If we can get their attention, we get everybody's attention.
Yeah. But I'm like, for sure, my shit. Shout out to my crew. Shout out to Jay Swish, my boy J.O., my boy Jacob, Brandon, and shit, it's so many. Gooch, like shit, it's so many y'all. But I'm like, shit,
we thank y'all.
We thank y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for like holding us down and just supporting. I'm like, shit, we know we got y'all. Shit, y'all my niggas, man. Y'all been my people. I'm like, shit, I love y'all. I'm like, shit, we gonna make sure, the many conversations we didn't have. I'm like, shoot, like my homie Jay Swish, my boy Will, they coming out with some music. So man, stay tuned for all that.
Okay.
So it's like, man, it's all in the progress, man, and we just gonna keep working, man. We just gonna keep whipping
that sauce, man. The sauce ain't good unless you got all the seasons in it.
Facts.
So that's just how life goes. I think we know now how we're gonna move and groove. Soon we'll have interviews, y'all, because I know some of y'all have been hungry to get on here and tell y'all story. We want to see what y'all talking about because it just ain't about us. We definitely want our success, but we want to see other people's success, and I want to hear other people's stories. It's like, where is your mental? How is your mental? Yeah. That's the question of the day. How is your mental? If your mental is right, you'll be in the right place. If your mental is off, be honest with yourself. Please do. Yes. Nothing wrong, man. Nothing wrong with being honest with yourself. Figure out what you need to work on. Something that your boy is working on right now is his mistakes. When you can write out your mistakes, you figure out your mistakes.
Facts.
Don't fall away from that. But
but it's just like shit. Love people, y'all. Like what happened to being a human? What happened to just like, hey, how you doing today? How's your mental? Like why don't people like talk about life a lot more? Like, you ain't gotta talk about your goals and all that shit, because some people might not give a fuck, but but it's just like, why can't we talk about, like, why are we talking about dumb shit that just leads us into a revolving fucking door? Just more dumb shit. It's just like, come on, man, let's like really, like, we're at a point now with everything that's happened, we're in a point now to control the narrative. You control your story, I can control mine, he can control his story. You can control the narrative.
Speaking facts. Do
your motherfucking research. Like, be self motherfucking improved. Love yourself, but do your fucking research. Be self efficient. Because right now, with a lot of shit that's going on, if y'all haven't been paying attention, it's going to make you rely on yourself a lot more. And the people that you really fuck with on your everyday basis to really, like, see if they down as much as you are and y'all on the same page to get where y'all trying to go. Because if y'all not, y'all niggas is going to be sitting here in the same or even worse situation.
Going backwards.
And we ain't got the time to be going backwards. We trying to propel. We trying to figure shit out. Like, dude, we trying to be woo. Like,
hit to the moon, like stocks and tradings. So, I got something for y'all, all my listeners. The word is race. We'll make sure we're gonna put that like above us. You know what I'm saying, on some real cool shit. I'm gonna break it down to y'all. Because shout out to MC. That's the guy that told me. From Cali. MC from Cali, y'all. He'll know who I'm talking about. Love him. But anyway, the word is race. The R stands for research. And then you have the letter A, plan of action. The letter C is communication. And the letter E is evaluation. Now, if I got to say that again, I'll say it again, but I'm going to say it quicker. R, research. A, plan of action. C, communication. E, evaluation. Like, that's just the word that you need to be putting in your brain with all the other words of all other mentors that gave you or anybody that gave you some good advice. But I'm going to give y'all this one word that I learned from a wise man that's been something I need to solve and master, and that's something I'm giving to y'all. So, you know, let's be on the race, man. The marathon can continue. Shout out to Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? Like, we might as well just dive in this topic.
What's up? I'm like, to me, I'm like, shoot, really, what's on your mind? We'll just go from that point. We'll just go from just what's on your mind.
Man, what's on my mind right now is commitment and how commitment of everything. Like, you know, we're going to start with the commitment, relationships, brotherhood, business, commitment to doing something and sticking to it. Like, if you say, like, we're going to link up today, or you say you want to eat a certain way, and you're going to make a commitment to eating or fasting, even fasting, y'all. Like, if you're going to fast, I ain't really tried it before, but I know people in the past that have done it to say, I'm going to do this, or an addiction, you say, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to watch TV for 3 hours a day. You going to be committed to do it, or you going to turn around and watch 3 hours watch TV for like 4 or 5 hours. You say you're not going to eat that snack, you're going to be committed to not touch it a whole week. Or you say, hey, for a whole week, I'm not going to be on social media. But then as soon as you wake up and you see some booty shaking, you hear some nonsense, you get right on that social media. You broke your commitment. So just, you know, that's where I, you know, something that we should throw at to them about communication and commitment.
But I'm like, but really, and even to piggyback off what you're saying with commitment, is really, y'all, like, your brain is the most powerful thing that your creator has given you. Whatever religion, spirituality, like anything, like literally, your creator has given you the most powerful thing that you literally can use. Like you literally, without it, you can't do most of the shit you're doing. So my thing is, for you to make commitment, you have to figure out what are the subconscious things that you have put in that have like programs that have subconsciously been programmed to where they've been on default, to where you just doing without even your knowing. And sometimes you can come to some conscious thinking or just thought of, it's like, okay, damn, this is some shit I be doing, I need to change. But some things you might not catch at that point, so you really have to just take the time to literally learn yourself. That's why when you learn yourself, you love yourself, when you hit those down and rock bottom points, you really know yourself, because you're like, all right, cool, I'm good at this, I'm good at that, weak at this, and it's like, all right, cool, let's like make those strengths, put me back on a platform where it's like, I'm cool, I'm stable, I'm consistent, and now you can work on your weaknesses. Or you can just keep making your strengths, just pushing through the fucking walls and brick walls that you're trying to get through. So it's like, literally, change your subconscious way of just being programmed. It's like your subconscious really doesn't even like make conscious thought of you thinking right now. And you thought about watching this video, what you should do, and fucking subscribe. So my thing is, literally, change your subconscious way of thinking.
Yep.
Pay attention to the routines. That's why you change. That's why you make routines. So it's just making that one day at a time. Like he said, make a plan. So it's literally like it's gonna be hard because your brain is gonna want you to stay in a homeostasis. I'm not trying to get too scientific, but you want to be chill, you want to be cool, calm, collected. But when you want to evolve and get somewhere, you have to change your programs. Yep. The way you've been raised is not the way your destination has got to be in. It's like, so don't use that as like, oh, this is the, no, you can change. When you come to a point of you being conscious of like, this ain't where you want to be, okay, self-evaluate. Like, all I did for 2021, not to make it about myself, but literally, when the new year came in, literally, I sat there and really self-reflected about everything that happened, what I've been at, where I'm trying to go. And ever since then, things have been more clear, beautiful. I'm like, everything is still a struggle at a point in time during days of where you want to mentally be at because you're not there yet, because you're still being in this stuck state of mind to where you're like, damn, I don't want to be doing this. I'd rather be doing this. So when you doing the thing that you'd rather be doing, take that time to enjoy, be in that moment. Use as much time as you can because it's going to make you be more motivated, creative, and even hungrier to get to where you're trying to be. So don't limit yourself. Literally, do what you have to do. We're in an age now to where you literally have everything at your fingertips. People are really like around you. We all have to open our minds up. I have to too. I have to open my mind up about people that I want to connect with. It's like, literally, we could all be rich. Why the fuck are we not trying to get to financial stability? Why do we have to literally wait on an entity to give us some paper when we can literally go get it? And that's all we all been. We all been go-getters. We had to do shit ourselves. Like to go get a home. You had to go get it. You literally had to go meet somebody to do something. So literally,
do something.
So you literally took the steps of having to go do what you had to do, but now go do what you need to do. Go live in your purpose. Go live in your truth. Go live to seek freedom. And if what I'm saying is not for you, then you can click off. It's okay.
Nah, fuck that. They gonna stay on because they got to. We need to let.
No. But I understand.
Now, some people they're not gonna understand what we're saying because everybody is in different directions too. So, but I feel like at some point, it's always good to have the next legend or the next leader to sit here and like throw more stuff out there for us to understand what we need to have. Like the commitment that y'all need to have is whatever you choose and desire. Like you need to have, a solid commitment of just trying to say, hey, for the people that want to work out, like if you want to work out 3 times a day, commitment is you're going to work out 3 times a day. It didn't say which day. It's got to be 3 times a day. Commitment of us doing a podcast, y'all. Like the commitment of just doing the certain things you want to do in life, you have to stay on it. If you fall off, sometimes we get distracted. Sometimes we get lost and confused of the things that's going around us, our environment. So it's be sure you always could be committed to even where you're at, even if you're at your lowest point or at your highest point. Always stay committed. Always stay on top of it. Don't ever fall off. If you say you're gonna go, like I said, go to the gym. You're gonna go shoot. I'm gonna shoot free throws until I make them. If I gotta make 10 free throws, the commitment is I'm shooting them until I make 10. Then after that, you accomplished it. If you say we want to reach 1 million, then that's a commitment. We're gonna stay on that commitment until we reach it. So our commitments, we got a few. I think so far we want 100 subscribers on YouTube. So hit that link, subscribe, hit that button, so we can be on our platform. I think it ain't even about just hey y'all. You all know we can get paid from YouTube. So we need what is the breakdown? They said we need ABC of subscribers to get paid. But the whole point is to get people a fan base, a family. A community, you know what I'm saying, for what we're trying to do on our network. But we won't reach our goal unless y'all want to be a part of the goal, because y'all are a part of this goal. Twin Brothers Network is just not about us, it's about y'all. So if y'all want to be a part of this, you got to help us out. But that's a commitment that we made to ourselves for what we want to do for y'all. Giving y'all facts, giving y'all healing, just giving y'all everyday daily shit that we be willing to talk about. Yeah,
y'all do too. Like, I'm like, think about how much y'all get on social media every day and how much shit is so relatable. Mm-hmm. Why not come on this ride with the Twin Brothers and be in that everyday like thinking process
and get it off your mind?
And like literally, like our whole point of why we do our podcast is literally be able to talk your shit and control your narrative. Mm-hmm. You're important. You're a key piece in this motherfucking universe.
Something. I'll be back, y'all.
Yeah. So like literally, you are a key fucking piece in this universe. So I don't know who told you wasn't, and what type of like person or thing that made you feel like that you was not a key piece in this universe. You need to change that.
Exactly.
Because when you feel that you're a key piece, you'll start looking at things. Your opportunities will present themselves when you start literally looking at them.
You start to know that you're important.
Yes.
Like, but because you are important. Like the day we were born on our day, we were important. From every other day, still important. So something that Twin Brothers want y'all to know is whoever tells you that you ain't shit was never shit from the beginning. If a person tells you that they don't believe in you, it's because they don't believe in themselves. If a person tries to hold you back, it's because they don't want to see you move forward. Mm-hmm. So we have to change that story that people have always laid on us, or things that, like, when you go to the real world, you realize how fucked up the world is. Like, I thought the world was green, but you go to certain places, it's yellow, black, orange, even some ugly ass colors. I'm sorry, y'all. So the point I'm saying is always stay on top of you. Tell yourself you love yourself, you believe in yourself, and like always look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm beautiful. Well, I'm handsome as hell, you know what I'm saying? But for the, I'm beautiful. I'm a beautiful man. But you know what I'm saying? For the men, we say we handsome. For the women, y'all are beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Sexy chocolate. Caramel.
Sexy chocolate.
I'm like, but it's just like, we want y'all to know that, like, the commitment, it's so messed up how everybody don't really mess with commitment. Like, we have commitment in relationships, friendships, and people
because the one thing, bro, that a commitment shows you, bro, is the vulnerability that you have in yourself because, bro, think about it, bro. Think about how many motherfuckers say they real, bro. When you real, bro, when you real is when you got that commitment. When you got that motherfucking commitment, bro, you know you real. Because it's like, bro, you didn't sat there and stuck to the script. You didn't.
But why do people get mad at people that want to be real? Like, is it hate? Is it like
that's a good question, bro. It's something that I think about to where it's like, why you love hate? Like, why do you love to hate? And it's like I think, bro, the way success is, bro, and the way we perceive success, bro, is without haters, bro. There would be nothing, bro.
There'd be like no like push, no drive.
Yeah, and I feel like, to me, even when we all try to push and we all have this perspective of wanting to see world peace, it's like we all have to take, like, I had to take a step back of looking at that, because it's like, without that, what is driving you? If there's no resistance, you just out here literally just going 100 miles an hour and you not gonna stop.
Yeah, because nothing was in front of you.
So you're perfect at this point. You're literally just driving. Nothing is literally veering you off your direction. You're literally just and nothing literally has stopped you. Or to make you even slow down to see where you at in this process. That's the whole thing. I feel like resistance and things that we go through have to make us realize where we came from, to make us still be grounded. Because I feel like, to me, like, life will pass you like that. Like, life is literally going so fast to where it's like you literally gotta motherfucking wake up and just be patient. And it's crazy when you realize of being in the moment, and literally, like, that's the hardest thing as a human, is literally being in the moment. Like, literally, that's like the hardest thing, is literally being in the moment. Because, like, us as humans, we so programmed to think about yesterday and what the bullshit that happened, or even the good
10
things.
years from now.
Yeah, or it's like, and then we so worried about tomorrow, and tomorrow ain't even got here yet. You don't even know if your creator has even blessed you for that next day. So all you can do is make for right now. Yeah. That's all you can do. There's nothing else that you can do. You can literally sit here and make the best of your today.
So there was just like, but it's still gonna be a challenge for people to have commitment, because they're battling their own type of demons or situations.
For sure.
Some people just be stuck in the past. Some people be like, they don't know how to be committed towards something because they never had somebody to be committed towards or have somebody to be committed to them. Trust me, we're learning. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. We are two Aquariuses, and for all the people that want to talk about Aquariuses, we know we ain't shit. We know we can be, we don't have no emotions sometimes. We have commitment problems. That's one of the things they said we have. We have commitment problems. I mean, well, well, he doesn't. I was
about to say, damn, hold on. I was like, don't be clapping.
Okay. Well, you had commitment problems at one point in your life, maybe not.
Yeah. We're talking about relationships. No, I've never had that. But like commitment shit and like other things of like self-improvement, yes, I have. But commitment, like in relationships, I've always given my all to a woman, and it's like, and I don't ever want to be that type of nigga. Oh, I was a good boy. I don't even want to talk about that shit. Well, that's for another episode. It's like, like that's just.
We just talk about commitment, this period. But I mean, like. But you have to be committed towards the things you got to work. But we get distracted, man. Depression is something about your mental is so serious. It's hard sometimes being committed to something, and then something knocks you right off the curve, and you like, damn, I was committed for 3 days and then today was a bad day. But what we have to learn is to be committed on a good day, on a bad day, apologize y'all, and a worse day, even a fucked up day. Because if you're a creator, you got to be committed all the times. You can't pick and choose when you just want to be a creator. You know, like an artist, any type of job, a doctor just don't pick and choose when they want to be a doctor. They got to be a doctor all the time. LeBron James can't just pick and choose when he wants to play. Like if you know, or any other legend, any type of sports, anything in the world, you can't be committed one day and not, you know, the next day. But we all have mental days, we all have off days, lazy days, you know, but even on them days, we still got to get up and do something. You know, there's no such thing as being a lazy bum, either way it go. So it's just hard. It's hard sometimes for some of us because some people don't have the ability to have commitment because they don't have the strength or the faith or the guidance. But I'm telling y'all now from Touring Brothers Network, you do. You know, you just got to go out there and seek it.
Yeah.
You know, you can't let yourself. It is definitely a challenge to battle depression because I'm just seeing that now for my own self. But you know, I'm learning through all these things of, hey, stay on top of it. Always remind yourself you can go, you can do it. Don't never stop. Don't give up. Don't never give up. Fans, listeners, don't give up. Fuck anybody that tells you to give up or even kind of like make it seem like you need to give up because people be waiting for people to fail. Yeah. So some people that think you got a commitment towards something, somebody's waiting on you for you to fail. Somebody is waiting on you to see if you say, hey, I'm gonna go do this for 3 days. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna wait for you. You ain't gonna do it. I don't think you can do it. Some people, that's the reminder sometimes to be like, hey, I need that person. That person hating on me, but they're really pushing me to like go do it. Like they might tell you, you can't go do it. Somebody can tell you, oh, you can't get that house. You go get that house. You might get a house better than that house. Yeah. Now a person like, damn. So it's commitment of staying to yourself, staying true to yourself. And once you are committed and once you see yourself getting through it, you make past it, go to the next thing. Just life. That's Touring Brothers Network, y'all.
Yeah.
Life.
It's just we want to emphasize life and control the narrative of the bullshit that we have been foreshadowed and seen for a long time to where it's like now, like it's really at this point now, like you have to literally stick to your motherfucking script.
Yep.
And literally be okay with being a motherfucker to dive head in first. Cause you have to be okay with that. Because like literally you have to be okay with not being seen. Yep. Like if you're a person that's gonna get behind a fucking camera, like you gotta be okay with not being seen. And it's like, but when you worry about the what and the why and fuck the when,
you'll be good.
Literally, you will literally stay. That's that thing, staying in the moment. Because when you sit here and think about how much you think about trying to get to your personal success, how much you think about that every fucking moment, every day, every time you get up in the morning. So that's your why and your what. Mm-hmm. Your when is gonna happen. You keep grabbing that energy of like, oh, let me focus on the day. Let me focus on the day. Let me just stay right here. What can I do? Who can I talk to? How can I embed or let me take a mental day to figure out myself right now. What can I write down so we're like, ooh, I like that. That could be like you're a creator. Your mind allows you to be able to look at shit, think about some shit, and literally put that shit down to where you like, okay, how do we go about doing that? Mm-hmm. We're doing it now. We're trying to figure it out. I don't know everything, and I don't act like I know everything. I just want to be able to tell people to like, hey, you're able to control yourself and your narrative. Don't allow your situation and environment. If you want to literally change your environment, and if it's not causing you any benefits, literally focus on where you're trying to be, and you'll get there.
Exactly, y'all.
You'll get there.
It just takes time. It's just all about patience, and it comes with a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Mm-hmm. It's gonna come with, like you say, you're gonna be solo dolo. And you're going to look up, you're going to be celebrated. You know, you have to believe and put that in your mind. It goes back to what I said, mental. Your mental is so important. Our mental at this time of 2021 is very important. I never thought about this stuff when I was young, but I was going on with life and life was fun. But then after a while you get older, you like, man, I want success. And we're not the type of people to just watch other people be successful. We love it though, because everybody has a story, and when they get to their story, they're able to tell their story. Now it'd be the next person that has a story, and they're trying to figure out how they're gonna tell their story. Or now Twin Brothers Network is telling y'all a story. Mm-hmm. Now it's just up to y'all if y'all want to listen. And then as y'all listen, y'all sit here and dive into things that we're trying to do that y'all want to do too, because this platform is here to support y'all. Mm-hmm. We're gonna make the commitment to make a platform to show y'all that we're healing with y'all, and we want to heal together. and then we all win together. I don't see nobody losing in this scenario. I don't even see nobody not getting to where they gotta be with, because you're gonna get somewhere with Twin Brothers Network, because we're trying to grow. It's like putting a seed in the grass and we're waiting for it to grow so it can be this beautiful tree, so I can just sit under it and live life and look back and say, I did this and it happened. Now everything's not gonna work out all the time, y'all. But if you believe it works out, it will work out. But the moment you think it doesn't, it won't. You know, we gotta get out of that shit. Like sometimes we get ourselves caught up with too many things, and then we forget about, well, why did I make this commitment? If you're trying to work on your money, you're gonna make a commitment to save. But if you don't save no money, you didn't make no commitment. Sometimes we get caught up, black people, we get caught up with doing shit, and then we get a come up, and then we don't be committed when we got this blessing out of nowhere that, you know, the man above, the creator sat here and made for us, but we didn't make a commitment to not just ourselves, but what we was gonna stick to. Mm-hmm. Man, don't break no commitment, man. If you make a promise, stick to the promise. Same thing as the commitment. Commitment and promise, they put them together, the same two things. Stick to it. Don't break no promises. Don't break your commitment. You want to reach a goal, reach it every day. We have 5 days in a week. We have 2 days in a weekend. There's 7 days. No excuse why you can't make one commitment. So the first commitment right now is to get on our platform. The second commitment is to hit that button, subscribe to us. The third commitment is when we post something, if you mess with it, you rock with it, share it, repost it, comment, like. Make sure that y'all letting us know that y'all exist so we can know who we're giving love to, who we're trying to heal. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know who's getting direct with us and being one with our network. We can't help nobody. So that's just three what am I trying to say? Commitments that I just want our listeners to do. Nice. And that's just the beginning. So we got a whole bunch of other shit that we want y'all to do, but it starts with us, but it ends with y'all.
Nice. Hey, that's to the point.
That's what the point is.
Put the motherfucking fork in it and
stick it, brother. You got it, dude. You can do it. You know, we're gonna wrap up this moment. Twin Brothers Network. You know, we will return, and the next time we return, we're gonna be looking different every time. You might look up, we're gonna have more seats in here, or you know, we're gonna be a whole crowd because of y'all. The commitment starts with us, ends with y'all. Peace.
Well, and this is the motherfucking bloopers. We out, bitch.
Bitch.
Don't shoot, don't shoot.